Hey, what's up everybody? Andy here. Doing a contest response for MikeO. I got Sharpie on my fingers. MikeO has hit the 3,500 mark, which is awesome. Mike's a super nice guy. Does a little bit of everything. The vintage mail day stuff is what I enjoy the most. He rips a lot of newer packs and does box breaks and things like that, but I just don't get into the newer cards as much. But the important thing is super nice guy and does a lot for the community, and so congratulations, sir. And the great contest idea that he came up with was for us to show 5 cards that we'd like to pick up this year reasonably, and that actually got me thinking about and setting some goals for the year, so that was helpful. And then the next part is to shout out some fellow YouTubers. So I just think it's an awesome idea for the contest. And so let me show you all first the cards I'd like to add this year. We got 4 80s cards and then 1 vintage. So I don't have a copy of that yet. Pretty crazy. I don't need a 10, but I think I'd like to have a 9. So that is something that I'm going to be working on. Next is some of y'all might have heard of this guy. I want his 82 Donruss, and that's something I think I can reasonably get, in an 8 or a 9, and be pretty happy with. The next one is a 1984 Donruss Don Mattingly, which I think is like just his best looking rookie card, and I really like 84 Donruss a lot, and I really like Don Mattingly a lot, so I need a copy of that. So I'm going to be working on it. And then let's see, 1980 Topps Ricky Henderson, awesome card. I don't have it. I do want it, and I think I can get it in 2019. So I'm going to be, I might look at 10s on that, but my budget is what it is, so we'll see. I'm more concerned with how the card looks. So 9 is usually great as far as I'm concerned. A 10 is just a bonus. And 8s can be pretty darn good. So there you go. And the last one is the vintage of the lot. I'm trying to slowly build the 62 top set, and I would like to pick up a nice slabbed Hank Aaron. Check one of the big names off the list. So that's the one I'm going to go for first. All right. Now the shout out part. I'm going to do these in order of most subs to fewest. So my first big boy with almost 2K is Mike, baseball collector. And by the way, there are so many YouTubers that I did not mention here. So what I decided to do was just, the 6 or 7 or 8 guys that I watch the most, I guess. And then whoa, sorry. Sometimes I like to knock y'all around a little bit. I don't know why I do that. You're so nice to me. So I shouldn't treat you that way. All right. So these are just guys I watch a lot of and I like for different reasons. And then there's a guy who's just starting out that I wanted to mention too. But Mike has an awesome Hall of Fame autograph collection, and he's all about PSA slabs, and he just gets so much cool stuff. I like to live vicariously through Mike's collection. Next guy is Cesario from the Vario, who comes back at you with another video for your butt, like all the time. He makes so many videos. He's freaking hilarious. Everybody knows Pepino Man. And I just enjoy watching him. So he has so much cool stuff, and the guy's just hilarious. So shout out to Caesar. Next is my friend Tony over at Psyched on Baseball Cards with 455 subs. I really like, Tony is such a nice guy. Everybody knows Tony, I think. A's fan, does some vintage set building, and also I think he did a 1960 Topps, and he does a bunch of other things. He listed out some of his goals for this year, which was interesting to hear. So I wish him much success, and connected with Tony pretty early on when I started doing videos, and really like him. I like watching his stuff. So next is going to be Jason, Cub fan 7523. Does beer and ball cards on Friday nights, and Jason likes Hall of Famers as well. Huge Cubs fan, obviously, and loves a lot of the same 80s type stuff that I do. And he always rocks awesome tunes when he goes through cards. So, right up my alley, Jason. Next is going to be the one and only Bob Lewis, 264 subs. Bob's awesome, laid back guy. When you watch his videos, you feel like you know him, which is, I think, a good quality to have. Bob's the first guy that I talked to outside of YouTube, and I really enjoy it, actually. Bob's awesome, so hopefully one day we can meet up. But he, showed me some support right at the beginning as well, and he's solid. Pirates fan, does a little football and baseball, and some newer cards, but he likes the vintage. He likes the old school stuff too. So Bob Lewis, a little bit of everything. Next is Alex Bowman 53, who I have had the pleasure of meeting, and I think we're going to grab a beer soon. Alex is building the 53 Bowman color set, and he's getting close to being finished, with some really awesome, beautiful cards remaining. He does 53-second little showcases on them, and does some other things as well. But those little 53-second videos are just, I can't say enough good things about him. He puts really cool music, or like the play-by-play broadcast as the sound behind it. He catches them from good angles. He zooms in on certain parts of the cards, and those Bowman colors are beautiful. So Alex does a really excellent job presenting them, and I wanted to give him a little love here too. Next is my buddy Gary, Bink Scott, 213 subs. Gary's awesome. I feel like he's so humble, he's so supportive, and he probably gets real uncomfortable when people say nice things about him, because that's how he is. But I can't help it, because he's a rock star, and again, loves a lot of the same 80s stuff that I do. Matter of fact, just did a video of top 80 from the 80s, which was just like, I was in heaven watching that. But again, Gary, very laid back, and just really think he adds a lot to this community, so check him out if you haven't already. Next is Jason, Zombie Collector, who does some real fun live streams. I mean, that's kind of his thing. He does live streams. Bob Lewis told me about him, and so I checked him out, and he cracks me up. And it's been fun to catch some of the live streams. I can't ever seem to remember when they're going to be, so it's happened. It's a coincidence when I find them live. But Jason's a good dude, and I highly recommend y'all check him out if you can catch a live stream. They're very entertaining. And my last one is somebody who's just starting out. His name's Mark Stoff Sports. He's got 34 subs right now, but literally only like a dozen videos. He's hilarious, y'all. He's great. He's got a real sarcastic, dry sense of humor. smart guy. I've corresponded a little bit with him by email outside of YouTube as well, and I can't wait to see what he does. I think he's gonna blow up. So I'm calling it right here. But y'all check out Mark at Stoff Sports and see what you think. And that's all I got. So MikeO, congrats again on the milestone. 3,500 is huge. Thank you for the contest. Thank you for the opportunity to, kind of give shout outs to other folks in the community, because I just think it's a really classy, awesome idea. And really is a good group of people here. So we're very fortunate to each be little small parts of it. That's all I got. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.